Good evening, fellow Tcash merchants. My name is Amos. Welcome to our session today. Our session today will be on online orders and bookings. We want to see how online orders would appear and where they will be appearing on our app, and also at the same time, how we can be able to manage the bookings. Because for some of us we have the product shop, for the others we have the services kind of shops. So how can we get to manage both online orders and online bookings? So remember, this is the platform that is coming to actually help us as business people, of course, take our businesses digital. What do I mean? Like hii ndio application inakuja kufanya busy yako iende digital. Like you will be trading digitally, and that is all about now the online orders and bookings. So you can just mtu anataka kitu hata hayuko penye uko. For example, you're based in Nairobi ama shop yako iko Nairobi. Somebody wants your product na ako in a place like Kitale. So that person can order online via the Tcash Soko app, and they will be able actually to get the product from you. So you're going to see how they order. Then once they order, where these orders are going to appear. And again, we're also going to see how can we earn more. Of course, again, another thing touching on money, ni aje tutapata do zaidi kama tutadeliver your product. Then kwa watu wa services, you're there, you own a barber shop, you own a salon. There sometimes you're not very busy, and the other times customer wamekuja wamepanga line hata hawana place ya kuketi. So how can you encourage them to be making bookings online? Because wakimake bookings online utakuwa unaweza kumanage na watakuwa wanaweza kumanage queue, na utakuwa kuwa na customer wako wakikuja like in order in which they have booked. So that is how you're going to see how this works out. So welcome to our session today. It is my hope that you're going to learn. Remember, this session comes after very many other sessions that we did on Monday and Tuesday. The sessions were on how to fix the shop, how to make your first sale using the platform, how to get paid, and when you get paid, where your money goes. And we also had a look at how can we sell faster when it is busy, how can we access the records and statements, and of course, we also dealt with how can we send and withdraw money. All these sessions are posted on YouTube. You can watch them and get to learn if this is your first time. Remember, in case you have any question, you can post it and keep it coming. I will be responding to the questions promptly as soon as I see them. So let's get started. So if you see the screen that I'm sharing, I'm actually sharing a screen that has a business of mine. So the business that is here is the Aura Barber and Salon. So you can see how amazing the profile looks like. Of course, it starts with Hello Amos. Then after that, it tells me that I'm the owner of Aura Barber and Salon. Of course, my Tcash balance is said to be zero, but that has changed. I was doing the refreshing. Remember, sometimes the app would need to recollect that information because there are some transactions you'll be making in the course of the day. So ukitaka balance yako ikue real, like ikue real time, you need to refresh again. Do your balance inapia venye inafaa kuwa. So the balance is 116. I have 3 lottery tickets. Today's performance is at 0. I've handled 0 transactions. And as I swipe to the left, you can see I have 0 orders. I have 0 orders. And as I swipe to the left, you can see I have 0 customers. Then something after that is 1 upcoming booking. So you can see I have 1 upcoming booking. So I want us to see how does it look like in Akaje your booking. So when I tap on it, when I tap on the bookings, then it brings me to the provider booking dashboard. The provider dashboard. So as soon as you hear, you can see that, of course, it shows you that this is the provider dashboard, and I can manage the booking from here. So the booking calendar, as you can see it, is for March 2026, and it is today. And you can see the 18th is where it is blue, meaning that this person has booked for services today. So if I tap on that, if I just scroll down, you can see that this is for all employees, the availability of all employees. You can see that the staff schedule for Wednesday, 18th March, all employees, they are available on these times. So all these times, the employees are available. So what I want us to see is how will I be able to see the people who booked. So I will move from the calendar to the bookings. If you look at the bookings, okay, it's telling me that there are zero. Bookings are zero, upcomings are zero, completed are zero, so no booking found. What about services? So services are not there. Okay, I'm on the wrong shop. I'm supposed to make sure on the provider dashboard that I'm at the Aura Baba and Salon. Yes, then you can see good bookings. Yes, you can see that the bookings is there. Okay, good. Um, nice. We are learning together. So I was in the wrong shop. So okay, I'm now on the right shop. So how do you get to this part? So let me just move back a little bit so that we see how it looks like. Let me just move back a bit. Okay. Once you're in this profile, that is your business side of the app, because the app has two sides, the personal side and the business side. Ukiwa kwa hii side ya business, then there is one upcoming booking yenye naona hapa. So of course, this is an upcoming booking that was created by somebody. And I want to see how the booking is and at what time the booking is. So I will just tap on it. Once I tap on that booking, then the provider dashboard now appears. So you can see kwa hii provider dashboard, kuna hizi dates, and it's telling me that this is March, and this is today, for today 18th. For this shop, the Aura book, there is no booking at all. So where does the shop appear? Like if you come to this provider dashboard, there is the option of the calendar, there is the bookings, the services, then there is the shop there, the Aura book. So I own more than one shop, and that is why it had brought some form of confusion. I didn't know that I was not on the right shop. So I need to ensure that I'm on the right shop. So what will I do? I'll tap on that Aura book, then I'll change this to the Aura Baba and Salon, because that is where I want to see the bookings that are there. If you look at the calendar here, you can see that there is one booking here on 18th. There were two on Thursday 12th. There was one on Saturday 14th, but there is another one on 18th. So if I tap on this one that is on the 18th, if I just want to see what booking is there on the 18th, then I can just come to the bookings. Once I come to the bookings, you're able to see all these bookings that are there. Once I tap on the bookings, remember the bookings is under this term, provider dashboard, manage your bookings. Hapo chini, there is the word calendar, then there is bookings. So that is where you tap to see the bookings under that shop. So bookings zenye niko nazo, all of them are 4. The upcoming is 1. The completed are 3. So ukiona hizi completed inamaanisha like these people have already come and have already been offered the services already. Yani wameshakuja, wameshafanywa services zao. Upcoming booking ni yenye sasa iko upcoming, like inakuja, mtu amesha book. So you're able to see it here. So you can see that this phone number, of course, are booked for the school hair shave for 30 minutes. And of course, the total amount is 50. So of course, once customer amekuja, I will have an option of pressing the get paid so that I get paid for the booking. So if I press the get paid, so of course, the booking summary appears. Complete your booking summary. The service is school hair shave. The provider is my shop, which is the Aura Baba and Salon, and the date and time has been confirmed. So if I press on pay now, then this will be processed, and I will get the QR code. So the person who, of course, ordered for this will now have to scan this QR code for them to pay me. If they don't have the Tika Soko app, they can still pay me. How will they pay me? They will pay me via the external wallet. So wataenda wanilipe kwa M-Pesa. So if I want to be paid via the external wallet, I'll just press on the external wallet, and of course you will see that the QR code changes. And of course, now they can be able to scan this and they pay me via that QR code, now using the money that they have in their M-Pesa account. So that is how a booking will appear. Of course, I have the option of contacting the customer. So when you tap on this booking that is upcoming, this is the latest, like the latest booking ni yenye iko upcoming. Once you tap on it, ukiguza, utaona inakuletea these details, complete info about this booking. So inanionyesha the phone number of the person who booked for the service, the date they booked, the time, and the status is unpaid and the amount to be paid. So if I want to contact this customer, I can call them. Or rather, I can just press the chat to contact the customer. So maybe I am not available. Ama hiyo time niko na customer mwingine mwenye hakuwa amebook via the app. So I can just press on contact the customer, and of course I'll be able to contact the customer via the call. You can see that the call now appears. If I press on the call, then I will be able to call the customer. And that is how you able to manage the bookings that are upcoming in your shop, so that you don't have a scenario where people have booked like at the same time. So many people have booked at the same time. So that is how you get to manage the bookings. And of course, yes, that is how you get to manage those bookings. So you manage them by calling, and of course, once you call, then the client can get to cancel from their end if you'll not be available, or they can get to book for another time. That is how you get to manage the bookings from your end as the service provider. But maybe one question that would be on so many people's mind would be, how then do these customers get to book from maybe a service from my shop? Yani wao wanabook aje? It's a very interesting question, and I would want us to learn together how they book and see whether once we book, this service is going to appear here. So what they do, most of them, they will go to the website, the Tcash Soko website. So I'll just swipe through and go to the Tcash Soko website. So I'm searching on normal Google. So you just Google the Tcash Soko. Then, of course, you don't need the AI overview, but you'd have to come to the Tcash Soko app. So you press on this second option there. So once I press on it, then this information now appears. It tells me that this is one powerful business app for merchants and everyday users. And of course, I want to concentrate on the very top right-hand side. At the top right-hand side, we have these three lines, the three lines that are appearing there. So if I tap on those three lines, then I get the option of merchants, personal, affiliate, support, pricing, and then shop and book on Sokol. The option I want to exploit is the shop and book on Sokol. So once I tap on the shop and book on Sokol, of course, now this screen appears, find and book a service. So I can search for the service provider if I know the name of the service provider, or I can search for the name of the service. For example, if I want to book for my shop, the Aura Barber and Salon, it uses this the and salon, yeah. If I search, then my shop is expected to appear down here. So once you press on the search, um, it is searches, and let me just try again. Okay, search. me search again. Okay. Yeah, the shop now appears here. This is the Aura Baba and Salon. So if I press on book now for it, you'll see that my business logo appears, and of course the location, and of course now the services that I offer are appearing there. As I scroll down, nitafika kwa book an appointment. So then nikifika kwa book an appointment, I'll have to choose a service. So I want to choose a service. I can choose one that is not very expensive. I'll choose the beard trim. I'll choose an employee. So which employee do I want to do that? I have two employees in my shop. There is myself and then there is Diana. So I'll choose maybe Diana can do that. And then I'll search the date. I will enter the date that I want that done. 18th we had booked. We can see whether we can book for another day. Say on a day like 30th of March, and then at what time? Maybe at 9:30 a.m. in the morning, and then pay and book appointment. So once I press the pay and book appointment, it will be asking me, do I want to pay now? Do I want to pay on site? And because I literally don't want to pay, I just say pay on site. So, and then it asked for my phone number. So here you have to put your phone number if you're booking for a service, or this is where the customer who is booking for a service gets to enter their phone number. So I can put my phone number. So nikiweka hiyo phone number hapo, then I'll press on create a booking. And you can see that this booking has been created. Immediately the booking is created, you will see that there is a notification itakuja kwa simu yangu. So nikiswipe chini hivi, there is this notification inaniambia a new customer. Let me remove the notification that I don't need. Okay. I want to just remain with this one. A new customer with the phone number 0772113640 has booked beard trim for 30th of March 2026 at 9:30. So once I press on this, it will take me to the Tcash Soko app. Itanipeleka kwa app na inipeleke kwa provider dashboard. So ikinipeleka kwa dashboard, unaona this booking was not found. So why? Because I'm on the wrong shop. Hapo kwa calendar, under the calendar bookings and services, I'm at the Aura book. So I need to switch from the Aura book to the Aura Baba and Salon, which is the second option there. And once I come to that section, then you can see on that year, there is one booking that is now appearing. So that is how people will be able to book for services from you. They can also book for services from you not via the website, but rather via their personal side of the app. So what does that mean? Like this app has two sections. There is the personal and the business. So if I swipe to the personal, if I go to the personal side, I tap the personal side, kama mtu ako na Tcash app yake, anaweza book for service from you via the Tcash Soko app. Kama hana app, itabidi ameenda kwa website the way we have seen, and you have seen that that booking it will now appear, na ikiappear hapo, then you can manage it. You can be able to call that client who has booked. Unaweza mwambia you will be available, and of course you can also accept the payment that they get to make to you. So nikikuja kwa hii profile ya personal, hapa chini kabisa, allow me to just go hapa chini kabisa, there is the option of home, shop, scan, wallet, and transfer. So the option I want us to exploit is the option of shop. So once I press on shop, so this means I want to shop for something. So then inaniletea map. Ikiniletea map, unaona kuna hizo blacks zinaapia, kuna hizi blacks zinaapia na hizi some of the blues zinaapia. So these are all the people who are connected to the Tcash Soko platform, like near where I am. So if I want to search, I can just go and press the search button. And when I search, I can search for, say, the Aura. One of my shops, let me search for that. Can you search here, the Aura? Okay. Of course, there are so many businesses with that term. The Moonlight Restaurant. There are some restaurants here. There got the God's Grace restaurants. Kuna the Fair restaurant. Kuna Phillips restaurant. So if I swipe down, I'll see a bookshop. There is a bookshop here. That is the Aura book. And this is a bookshop that I own. So now I will tap on this Aura book. And of course, when I want to book or order for a product from the Aura book, then I'll need to know which product do I want. For example, maybe nataka the KLB business book or the A4 exercise book. So I press the ad. Once I press the ad, the cart now appears active hapa chini. Ikiappear active, iko na an amount there which is 89 shillings. So once I press on that card, then your order will be attended during regular opening hours. I'll say shop now, and then I have the option of choosing either nataka wanilete ama pickup. But you can see that the delivery is not like active. We are going to see why the delivery is not active. Ni because your shop just set delivery, so hawezi kuletea. So if kama the delivery option is not active, then you can just proceed and say you will pick up. So make sure hapa juu iko kwa pickup, and then once it is on the pickup, then you can just press the order. So Nikki press the order, it asks me, do you want to proceed with this order? Then I'll say yes, because I just want that order. So once I say yes, that order will be created and it will be sent to my shop. Like it will be created and sent to my shop. Assuming that that was a customer doing that, then hivyo ndio hiyo procedure inge happen. Na wewe kama mwenye duka ama the owner of the shop, utapata hizo bookings under the bookings. Utaona hizo vitu under the bookings. And of course, that is how you able to book for services and of course accept those online orders and service bookings. There is something else that is very interesting that I would want us to learn. Na hiyo ni the delivery fees. Maybe you have a shop that deals with products. Maybe you're selling things like shoes, clothes, and so on. Some people do not want to come doing shopping like every now and then to your local shop. So kuna watu wanataka akioda online we umtumie hiyo item ama umpelekee hiyo item penye yako. Then of course this does not happen for free. It doesn't happen for free. You will have to pay for that service. And that is how we as business people are getting to benefit from this platform. Kwa nini? Because kuna ile pesa mimi nitapata because ya kudeliver vitu. So nikikuwa, for example, I'm a business owner and I still own something like a motorbike, naweza kuwa natumia personal motorbike yangu kupelekea watu orders zao. Nikiwapelekea orders zao na wacharge. So that means I'm like double earning because of the kind of biashara that I'm doing there. So how do you set these delivery fees? How do you ensure that customer akikuja akienda kuorder from your shop hataona tu the pickup, ataona option ya delivery. So I'll switch to business side, and the business I would want us to go to is the Aura book. So once I switch to this business, the Aura book, there is an icon that has the business logo. It is on the top left-hand side. So the icon on the top left-hand side is the one you get to tap. So nikitap hiyo icon, inanileta kwa this profile. Yenye inaniambia that this is the Aura book, I'm the owner, there is no rating yet. I can switch the profile, but I don't want to. But sasa, what I want us to come to is the business info. Unakuja hapo kwa business info. Nikikuja kwa business info, then you can see that I need to update, I can update the business name, location, hours, and more. And of course, my interest is how do I now get to ensure that I'm setting delivery fees and I'm also accepting those orders and so on. So hizo vitu zote utafanyia hapa kwa business info. Ukiona the first thing ni the business name. So if the business name is wrongly spelled or something, unaweza change. then the number of photos that are there. This photo ni ile photo yenye iko kwa profile, like your business logo. That is what they are calling the photo there. It is only one, which is sufficient for my business. The location of the business will be there, the Nairobi, Kenya. And of course, if you want to change this, for example, kuna mtu anaweza kuwa maybe umepata new premise, una move location, you need to change the location here, ndio client wakikuja wasiende kwa shop yenye ulishahama. Then the operating days ziko hapo. So hapa, this gives you an option of choosing maybe the days you want to operate and so on. Operating hours, the shop is closed now because masha yake ya kufanya kazi ishapita. The badge, it is verified. Why is it verified? Because I've done something very important called the KYC. So that is why unaona iko verified. So online shop, hapo ndio very important. The online shop, this needs to be active all the time. Ikikuwa active inamaanishaje? That you are able to accept hizo online orders as they come from different people, because different people will be ordering from your shop online. So it needs to be active for people to order. Kama haiko active, watu hawezi order. Mtu akisearch the name of your shop haitakuwa inaapia. So therefore it needs to be active. The delivery option, that is where I want us to now concentrate on. You can see the delivery options that I have is the pickup only. So I want to change this. How do I change it? Nita tap on that icon that has that. So ukiangalia, it brings me to this other profile where the delivery options are either both delivery or pickup. So for all businesses, I would encourage that we have both. Like hii option tuweke both such that mtu anaweza kuja kwa shop na anunue from the shop, ama anaweza kuwa delivered the product too. So yeye akienda kuorder venye tulienda kuattempt kuorder, hiyo delivery option yake itakuwa active na atakuwa ana choose, do I want to order or do I want to go and pick the item from the shop. So, and then you have the option of now setting the delivery fees. You can see there are some distances there that are given. Between 0 and 5 kilometers, wewe ndio unaweka price yenye una charge. So, hapa I can put maybe 100. So if you're within 5 kilometers, naweza kuderivia hiyo product yangu na 100. If you're within 5 kilometers from my shop. So if you're within 5 to 10 kilometers, then this can change to something like 300. Say the farther you are, the more I will charge you to deliver these products. And then if you're 10 plus kilometers, maybe I'll charge 1,000 for that delivery. So and then once you put these prices, the way you'd want them to appear, then you press on done. So any client who will try to buy from your shop via that option, delivery option, atakuwa nalipa like this amount yenye umeset. For 0 to 5 kilometers, 100. For 5 to 100 kilometers, 300. For 10 plus kilometers, it should be 1,000. We're putting it 1,000. It should be 1,000. So 1,000. Hivyo ndio atakuwa nalipa. Okay. Let me change the 1,000 to 999. Okay, done. Let me see. Yes, atakuwa nilipa 1,000, which is 999. It's just like 1,000 for any distance that is above 10. And that is how you're able to make more money, because now you're having another stream that will be coming from the delivery. Remember, kuna ile yako unapata as profit. In that, unanunua a product for a certain amount, unauza for a certain amount. That is profit. But now the app is giving you an option ya ku earn through delivery fees. Yani mtu akioda na yeye anataka tu kupumzika kwake kwa nyumba, wewe umpelekee kitu yako kwake kwa nyumba, then they are paying you for doing that. And that is how you can be able to accept online orders. And of course, we went ahead and exploited how those online orders are made and how they appear now from your end. And this is how you can now earn more with this delivery option. So that brings us to the end of our session today. In case you have any question concerning what we have learned, kindly feel free to post it on the comment section. Have a great evening. See you in the next one. Thank you.